Peace, blessings, and good morning. This is TalibahAset, and this morning I decided not to wait until 6 o'clock to do a Facebook Live video. I was so overwhelmed last night at the outpouring of love and support and the comments that I got from my video yesterday. I was truly nervous, and I probably did not breathe the whole time. However, I promised myself that I would do videos every day, and honestly, whenever the feeling strikes me, until I get this thing down pat, until I get this to become like second nature to me. It's something that I really need to do. On yesterday, a really good friend of mine, Kristen, made a comment, and she said, you really should do a video about knowing your self-worth. And as I thought about it, it really was not what I planned to do this video on this morning. However, as I thought about it, I was like, yeah, that may be a good thing to talk about this morning. And so I named this video The Stewardship of Self. And I wanted to read to you guys the Merriam-Webster definition of the word stewardship. Stewardship is the conducting, supervising, or managing of something, especially the careful and responsible management of something entrusted to one's care. That's you. You are a divine creation. You are a divine masterpiece. You are God's handiwork. You have been entrusted to yourself. I know we think about things like our kids being entrusted to us for our care, but actually your body, your life, your health, these things have been entrusted to you by God, the Creator, to take care of. So, as my friend Carla would say, self-care is a divine responsibility, because whenever you honor the gift, this is a gift, your life is a gift, yourself is a gift, and the car is passing by, so when he goes by with the noise. When you are in the process of caring for yourself, you're actually also at the same time in the process of giving honor to the Creator. And I know we all that are Christians, we are familiar with the scripture that says, I present myself as a living sacrifice, because our bodies is the home of the indwelling spirit. The spirit lives in, and so whenever you do not care for yourself, when you do not mind your health, when you do things to damage yourself, you are at the same time damaging the home. If you did look at the word, rather than looking at it as a temple, as a home, and you know how you feel about someone coming in your house and just messing things up, and so you are damaging the home of the spirit, or the divine spirit. Another thing about knowing and understanding your worth, especially as women, our worth, or how we feel about ourselves, it shines through by the way we carry ourselves. It shines through by the way we dress, by the way we take care of our hygiene. And I know I'm bad about this, because I will walk around here in town and I'll just look at people and I'll be like, well, she must really not care about herself. And we'll do things as women like wonder why it is that we can't find, it's a common complaint, we can't find a quality man. But when you look in the mirror, ask yourself, like, if I'm looking like this and walking around like this, if my posture is what this is, what would, if I saw that, would I be attracted to it? I mean, seriously, ask yourself that. There's a wonderful scene in the movie Lean On Me when he put Sam is in front of the school and he says, you look in the mirror and this is what you see in the morning, find something else to put on. That's for real, because how you dress is how you feel, and how you feel is how you carry yourself throughout the day. And how you carry yourself is how you set set your point of attraction. So if you wonder why you do not attract wonderful things and good things to yourself, you're not attracting these things because you are actually in the process of letting your point of attraction be lower than what you really want. And this is your compromise. So it is it's not just something that should strive to do just to look good and all that, but you should strive to always feel good. And because the way you feel is intrinsically linked to how you feel about yourself, like how you view yourself, how you value yourself, that is actually how your physical is manifested. You manifest your physical, your being, by what is actually inside your subconscious, what you really believe. And you can tell a lot about how a person feels about themselves by not just the way they dress, the way they walk, the way they talk, and whether they smile all the time. I saw some girls coming out of the store the other day. Every single one of them had a frown on their face. Why? I do not know. They were out shopping. I have fun when I'm shopping, but apparently they were not having fun, or either they just don't care, or they don't. There's something going on besides that you just don't walk around in general looking like that. This is not you do. I'll see it all the time. And I wanted to point out that to neglect the way that you care for yourself, to neglect the way that you feed yourself. It's amazing to me that most people care more about the quality of the gas they put into their vehicles than they care about the quality of the food they put into their bodies. It is amazing to me that people will go out and they'll spend massive amounts of money on clothes, but they don't care what they eat. They don't watch what they eat. And if you tell them something about it, they'll just make a joke about it, or they'll say, well, I gotta die from something. That is an extremely arrogant attitude toward the divine that created you, that put work into you. If you do any kind of craft, if you have any kind of artistic, or you do music or anything, how do you feel about your handiwork? How do you feel about your creations? So that's how the divine feels about us when it is a blatant sign of disrespect for us to neglect the care of ourselves and to neglect the value of yourself. So one thing that you should understand, every day, all day, you are a child of the divine. And by you being a child of the divine, that in and of itself should make you want to value yourself a lot more than a lot of people do. And one of the things I want to leave you with is this, something to think about as you go about your day. It's a quote from one of my favorite authors, Marianne Williamson, from A Return to Love. And in it is a pretty long quote, so I'm going to read it. She says, "Our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, that most frightens us. We ask ourselves, who am I to be brilliant, gorgeous, talented, fabulous? Actually, who are you not to be? You are a child of God. Your playing small does not serve the world. There is nothing enlightened about you shrinking so that other people won't feel insecure around you. We are all meant to shine as children do. We were born to make manifest the glory of God that is within us. It is not in just some of us. It is in everyone. And as we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give other people permission to do the same. As we are liberated from our own fear, our presence automatically liberates others. So what I get from that, there's a few things, but one of the most profound points I get from that is there is always, if it's not your children, your daughters, your sons, they're watching. They see you. And how you view yourself is how they will end up viewing themselves. And when you view yourself in a way that's anything less than what you are actually, truly, honestly worth as a child of God, when they see that and they take that on, they will allow circumstances, situations, people to come into their lives that rob them of the glory that's inside them. It will dim their lights, and none of us want that. So with that, I'm going to leave you. I love you all. Peace, power, and prosperity. Have an awesome day, and I'll see you soon. This is TalibahAset.